other ones look like that.
Yeah, seriously, because I just said it for him, because I know he's been trying to get me to be this person for some reason for so long. He's like, well, I know you don't really care about the aesthetics too much. He's like, but do you want something that look nice more, or that has the more features? Because he wants me to have both, right? And so he was even looking at Mercedes, but even he acknowledges that Mercedes didn't start getting the features, which is ironic since they're supposed to be such a luxury brand. They didn't start adding new tech features until after 2010 or some shit. Whereas, even even regular cars had more technological features than they did before they did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I didn't even know that. So he was like, so he would look at different ones, and he would, because I think he wanted to give me something like a Benz or something like that. He wants to give me something, we middle age. He want me to flex before I sign out of this bitch, and I just don't care. I'm like, I just don't care. I was like, really, to tell you the truth, GPS, I was like, I feel like I need to know it, but I'm just gonna use Waze, you know that. And I was like, but I do need, he was like, they got the beat, the reverse, and he started naming all the stuff I know you have in your cars. And I was like, really though? I was like, and that's one of the things too. I was like, just like that time where you had told him to take the car, we went to the store or something. And so he was saying, and I was like, my sister's always putting you in their car, because she did that shit to him too. She was like, take the car. She's like that. He was like, okay. I was like, real talk. I was like, it's embarrassing. I was like, but if either one of them would have told me to take their car somewhere, what? Bitch, I don't know how to work this machinery. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck is going on right here. Bitch, he was laughing so hard the last time when I went to Texas without him. And, because he got to stop spoiling me some ways, because I ain't going to be able to make it without him. You ain't going to, if anything happened. I'm cool, because I think I'm going first. I ain't knock on wood. I ain't making no wishes, but anyway. So he arranged everything. He got all the tickets. He got even the rent, all the way down to the rental car. Bitch. I went to the rental car, and I called him. And I was like, how do you start the car? Bitch. Bitch, I'm sitting in the car. And the dude that just gave me the keys and sent me to the car, I'm sitting in it. And he said, no, he talking to the dude right next to me. He's showing him his car. And I'm in the car like, I was like, I don't even know how to start that. He's like, there's no key. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? What you do? And then, oh my God, then I finally got the car started, and I can't remember, it was something else I needed him to come help me with, and it was right in front of me, whatever it was. I was so embarrassed. And then I was scared too, because I'm like, I gotta leave out this parking lot and go get right on the freeway, and I don't know what the fuck. And then I'm looking at the damn gears, and it's a little circle that you just turn, and I'm like, you know what, it done passed me up. This shit done happened. So that was years ago, but the fact of the matter...
What year was it?
That was...
It's shit on there right now. I only know the shit I know, which is, okay, I pushed this button, it started. Okay, that's cool. I got that car. But
it's really sweet, and it's cute. And I actually want a new car now, because... And I hesitated to tell him this, but... I told him, I was like, because he already looking for me a car, right? So, but I also want to make him feel good about I know he wanted to take care of his wife. So I told him, I was like, I went to the post office, or didn't go to the store. I was like, I came back out, and I went to my car, and I was like, that's not my car. Because for the first time, my car did look old to me. And I was like, ugh. And so I was like, that's my car. So I didn't want to tell him, but then I did want to tell him, because I know that would make him feel good, because he wanted to get me a new car anyway.
Well, I'm glad you did that, because I sure was going to encourage you to, even though that's not you and you don't care about that, you should do it for them, because you know he wants you.
Yeah.
And I understand that. It's like, I totally get.
Yeah, I know y'all on the
family or somebody you love to experience something, and want them to want it, because you want it for them.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm glad you did that. Right on. You literally beat me to the punch, because I was waiting on a break in where you was talking to me. But you should do it.
I know.
Just because
and I know both of y'all. I know y'all twins. Y'all know y'all twins with that shit. But you know what?
You'll enjoy that part.
I will.
Be that much more special.
I will.
Even your baby wanted you to have it.
Girl,
so that's really beautiful.
You make me sick. I did a video one time. And I was saying, you gonna remember, well, you gonna know when it was when I tell you. And I was talking about how, I'm not gonna, okay, hold on. Let me get myself together. I ain't finna get emotional. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, bitch. No, the fuck I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. So, fuck that. Anyway, So I was sitting there, I was saying, it was this one day, and it was this one day I needed this energy too. Like I do today, which is probably why I'm getting emotional and saying I'm not. But anyway, I ain't gonna do it. So I was talking about how this particular day I was in need of the love. As I'm an introvert, so I don't really need but I was in need of the love. And so I was saying how I don't know what kind of energy I exuded that particular day, but I was so glad that I did. I was like, even though Mr. Hugs and Kiss Me every time he comes in, every time he leaves the room for that matter. He could be in the same house. He always kiss me, tell me where he finna go. Nigga, go. You don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, okay? So anyway, so I was saying this particular morning, I was like, before he left, it was like a different hug and kiss. It was like even more, just warmer, tighter, and just really loving. And I started getting. And I was getting calls, and I was texting. You had texted me, and so we was texting back and forth. And then, but then you called me later that day. You asked me something about some glitter or whatever, and I was like, bitch, because we twins. And so and I was laughing because I was like, I didn't even say anything. I was like, because I knew when I was talking. I knew when I was talking to my sister that while she asking me about some glitter, that right now I got makeup sitting on her porch. And I'm like, so that means that we was thinking about it at the same time. We was thinking about each other at the same time. And I was like, that's just how it works, with the people that I love and the energies that are so prominent in my life. And I was like, and I was just so grateful. That was a Thanksgiving day. I'll say that. That'll be my Thanksgiving day since America's Thanksgiving. See, I have Thanksgiving days all year long. Where I'm just extensively thankful for the human energy in my life. Not just human energy, because the human energy in my life is more than y'all are spirits that are just the most beautiful lights in human life that there could ever be. So I was just thinking, I was like, I'm just so grateful. And in the afterlife, I just wonder if, we will be able to rejoin, or if we'll just be expected to forget about each other and live happily ever after in, whatever heavenly bliss is, whatever the fucking other life is, if we aliens or if we're spirit, whatever the fuck we are and were before we even got here and got contaminated by this bitch. But... yeah, I'm so thankful.
Here on this beach.
I'm so thankful for whatever I did. I want to know. I'm curious, unless I'm not supposed to know. I'm curious what I did to be so blessed with such amazing humans. I'm curious. What life was it, and what kind of entity was I that I?
Because the thought of that you are just a wonderful person isn't a possibility. Is that what you're saying? Because I don't get it. It's such a no-brainer, and you're so smart. So how
fuck you?
How come you don't just go, 2 + 2 = I must be all right? Because look at the energy that I draw to me. Shit, I must be. You know what? Goddamn it, I'm all right with me right now.
I do draw the energy, but
So that might be the reason, because you is.
But drawing the energy don't. Well.
You can't even debate it, hush.
I'm just thinking.
It's so logical. What are you talking about?
It is. We just got through talking about logic. Just got through talking about logic.
And here you go,
and here I go.
Desensitized to the reality that logic is a anomaly. Oh, wow. What a concept. But shut up. You know you there. Just acknowledge it. Because it is what it is. You can't change it. You gotta look for different.
I think I give myself too much credit for choosing instead of just crediting myself for attracting without choosing directly. That's what it is. So either way, it's still not paying attention to the logic in it.
I'm just saying, okay, you gonna take the cynic route to get to the simple logic of I must be all right.
Yeah, I did it. I did that shit.
You know that motherfucker. We probably being entertained. Gary got a free ticket. He gets the show every.
Oh my God! And sometimes I go on and admit it. Like I be saying something so crazy and brilliant, but brilliant. It should be a movie. And I'll be like, see, I ain't even gonna charge you for that ticket. See what you get? Bonus. You still owe me for the last concert too. Where that money? I put on a whole ass album worth of concert for you. The fuck out of here. Where my money? You think a car gonna pay for all of that entertainment? You lied. I know you lied.
I better get the show all the time. The show must go on. Sometimes he probably got to let me go on out and come back. This show is, I'm going to be on this show for a while. I can tell it's brilliant. And so it's over. I got to get out. I'm going to go to the store and get something else.
I'm glad certain stuff he got to do. Like, you know, different tasks and stuff. I like that he, you know, he's a problem solver. If he don't always, he can't sit still and not be resolving shit all the time. So I'm low-key glad because I think that's how he you know, y'all twins, and that's how, and he feels productive that way, and that's what we're here for, to be productive in one way or another all the time, even if it's internal, being a better self. You know, I caught him looking at a video and I was celebrating. He was like, no, that's not what that means. I was like, yes, because I caught him watching a video about cold frames, bitch, and greenhouses and shit. The fuck he looking at that for? That shit's for me. I don't know what the fuck you mean. This how you thought I was gonna act about that car, right? Nope. But I saw you watching that motherfucking video. Nope. He like, nope. I was like, oh, I'm finna get some new garden shit. He's like, nope. Yeah, okay. I already got him. I'm pretty sure it's the pandemic situation. I got him to let me bring one of the plants in to see how it was gonna work. But I think he let me do that because I already knew it was gonna fail. I was gonna see if I could grow okra inside in the window, and you know that shit ain't gonna work as much as okra like heat and sun.